daily playthrough. This is supposed to be for YouTube, so that is why the parts have been broken up. This should be the final part of this little series. So I've gone in and I have finished up my blitz run or my blitz rotation, and you'll notice these are at 50. This is my secondary team at 50, and then everyone else is 25. And then once the blitz refreshes up, I will go through and do another rotation. As that has been going on, I've also periodically gone in and done some arena fights. So I do still have 2 more arena fights that I want to do for the day. But we are going to get into the more campaign energy. So again, it kind of goes hand in hand with alliance participation, but you do want to do 4 of these refreshes a day. That is going to get you towards your 600 campaign energy spent, which is going to get you raid credits, or raid tickets rather, for our Ultimus raids and our Greek raids. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to spend those resources real fast. Just from doing dailies, these 200 cores essentially that you just spent, you should be able to recoup throughout the course of the day, whether it be from milestones or just completing some of these daily objectives. But so with that being said, I still am short, obviously, 14 campaign energy. Now, campaign energy is also going to refresh periodically throughout the day, and you're also going to get some free campaign energy from Scopely, and the timing on that is going to vary based off of your time zone. For myself, in the central part of the United States in Texas, my times are going to be 12 o'clock noon, 6 p.m., and then 9 p.m. This is going to stay available for almost 3 hours. So again, you're also getting an additional free 240 energy from Scopely. So I mean, if you don't for some reason have enough cores to do the 4 refreshes, you should be doing maybe at least 2 or 3, and then throughout the course of the day, you should be getting that energy. Now how I'm going to spend this energy is kind of depending on where you are in the game. I am currently working on building this AIM roster up here and getting them Dark Dimension 1 ready. In order to do that, I will need all of these characters at 6 stars. 3 of them are going to be farmable from campaigns. So Security, Assaulter, and Scientist Supreme are all farmable from campaigns. Regardless on what you're working on, I wouldn't recommend more than farming 3 characters at a time, as it's going to spread your resources pretty thin. The other 2 are farmable from credit energy, so AIM Researcher is farmable from arena credits, and Graviton is going to be farmable from war credits. So I did unlock security the other day, so I'm going to go in and just farm their shards again. Not the greatest drop in the world, but that's all right. Next we'll go in, we'll do aim assaulter. Now, I am not in the point of the campaign where I can actually farm Scientist Supreme yet. She is unlockable through the Cosmic campaign. And with that being said, my 3 cosmic characters that I currently have are going to be Thor, Nebula, and Groot. Those are my only cosmic characters, so I am trying to get them up just high enough where I can start clearing some of those campaign nodes, but not high enough where I'm wasting resources. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to farm all this gear for Nebula, just because it is basically the one piece of gear I know that she is missing. Like I said, I don't want to invest too much into Nebula, as she's not a character I am going to be using later on in the game. But I do want to, have her up high enough where she can at least, do some good for me. Um, Eventually, with my Cosmic team, once Minerva is unlocked, I will switch the focus from Nebula over to Minerva, just because she's going to be a better character to invest in, since her materials really won't go to waste. So that does look like that's probably going to be about as far as I can take Nebula today. Um, yeah, so that's as far as I can take Nebula today. I do still have, I think, 46 energy. So I'm going to go in here and I am going to gear up my I'm actually scratch that. I am not going to gear up aim security. The only reason behind that is she does share gear with Nebula, so I don't want to take away from Nebula's gear at the moment. So I'm going to kind of come in here and I am going to try and see if I can clear an additional cosmic node. We'll see how that goes. I haven't had too much luck so far with these cosmic nodes. They've been a little bit on the tougher side. Part of that is because I'm only going in with two or three characters rather. I think once I do have Minerva and Hemendal unlocked, it should be a lot easier to finish this campaign. Um, and the Scientist Supreme node that I need is going to be located at 2.9. So basically the main goal is to just get to 2.9. I don't care how many stars I do on the earlier nodes, I just want to clear them. Once I get to that 2.9, the goal will obviously be to 3-star it just to make farming easier. But the main goal is just to get there. So we are going to try a Cosmic Run to see if I can pass another node. If I can clear this node, I will try to do another. If I am not able to clear this node, I'm just going to go in and spend the rest of my resources that I have. Um, and I will do those probably just on another character. After I finish this, I believe I should be getting ready to unlock Thor, or I'm sorry, not Thor, Hulk. And I do currently have Thor and Captain America. So Captain America, Thor, and Hulk kind of make a really good Team B, especially for free-to-play players. The Wave 1 Avengers recently just got a rework, and Thor pairs really well with them. I'm not going to invest too heavily into Captain America or in Thor or into Hulk, just because, I mean, while the team is pretty good early on, Thor is going to be much better used on the Asgardian team. But for pretty early on in the game, they're pretty good in arena. They're fairly decent in war offense, so it won't be a bad kind of secondary team to have. Um, kind of going through this, I don't think I'm going to be able to clear this node yet. We will see though. Yeah, this node is going to be a wipe. So with that being said, I am still not at the point where I can make any progress in Cosmic Campaign. So I'm going to go in and just spend the rest of my energy real fast. And that's kind of just what I'm doing on a daily basis. So I am farming those two aim characters I can currently farm. And after I finish farming these two characters, I am just moving between my three cosmic characters and just kind of gearing them up to get through that cosmic campaign. Um, so again, this will probably be a little bit easier once I have two additional characters. Kree Oracle is getting ready to unlock randomly, as well as Minerva. Hemdall is going to be my ideal candidate, as he will synergize really well with Thor. But so that's kind of that overall philosophy with that. So I'm going to go in here and just collect these achievements and unlock Thor or Hulk really fast. And he is an expensive recruit, but he does unlock at 4 stars, which is pretty cool. Um, and I'm just going to get him up to level 25. That's kind of a nice starting point. And we will just go in and spend the rest of the resources. So I'm just going to do equip all, and basically the main objective, my philosophy on this is you should be gearing up a character just until you have all of their abilities unlocked. That's going to really kind of create team synergy for the characters. So boom, he's got all of his stuff unlocked. I will leave him like that for just the time being. Um, Claim that. I am going to look at how I'm doing with some materials. Um, so I'm actually primarily looking at T1s, which I don't think she needs. Let's scroll. Actually, Hulk would have been the perfect character. So looking at Hulk, I currently have about 35 T1s. If I am looking to increase that amount, the easiest way to do this is going to be to go into your campaign nodes and just farm any characters you don't necessarily have unlocked. This will not only help you increase your roster, but it's going to give you T1s. So I do have Punisher unlocked. I'm not going to go for that. We'll go for Yondu over here. He's not the greatest of characters, but I will spend 3 of my energy. You'll notice I got 3 T1s and some additional shards. So that's basically my campaign energy for the time being. I will go in here throughout the course of the day and I will use my additional energy, and that will get me to the last little bit to contribute my 600 raid keys. Um, that's kind of just my general overall playthrough. Throughout the rest of the day, I will go in and I will do my 2 remaining arena fights. As I get campaign energy, I will pretty much be spending that on character shards that I have not unlocked yet. Kind of the combo, number 1, growing my roster, and then number 2 is just getting me T1s. Once I kind of have all the characters unlocked that are in these early campaigns, I will probably start focusing maybe a little bit more on just gearing up my B team. But again, I'm not focusing too much gear on these early characters, as my primary goal is to really just get this team to Dark Dimension 1. Once I do have all these characters unlocked and farmable, I will primarily be focusing all of my gear requirements on them, and then I will move on to other characters. I think this is going to complete the kind of daily, what I do on a daily basis. So one last thing to touch on that, again, going into Alliance, you do want to make sure you're doing your Alliance donation. This will help us get to level 20. We're getting super close to that, which will get us into Raid Wars, and there will be a video kind of discussing Raid Wars a little bit later on. Again, any specific content you'd like to see, just let me know. Reach out to me on Discord at Khaleesi, in-game, mini call. Hope you enjoyed this video. Any questions, comments, or concerns, reach out to your Alliance leadership. Hope you have a good one, and thank you for watching.